USFCougars.com here with USF Hens men's basketball coach Chris Johnson. Chris, talk about the beginning of practice and how excited you are with a lot of players back and coming off a really successful 17-13 season.
Well, I think, anytime you get a chance to start practice, that's the best time of year for any coach, any player. In the summer, you got to get your work in and you got to go recruiting, you got to do all that. But the best part of this job is being on the floor every day with your guys, and to be able to be out there every day with guys that have been here, that have, they've been through great highs, some lows, anywhere in between. And so they've been through a lot, and you feel like they have a chance to take the next step. I mean, that's exciting. And so it's been good so far. You never really know until the games are live and they count, but I like the path that we're on right now.
You open the season after Iowa State, which will be a challenge for you with an exhibition. You then open at home with a tournament. Talk quickly about playing, getting prepared for that opening weekend, which begins with Emporia State.
Yeah, Emporia State, Fort Hays State, two really good basketball teams. We played them last year, and we're going to have to be ready. And so the best way we know to get ready is to play really good teams. So we're going to scrimmage another MIAA team this weekend, and then we're going to go play Iowa State out of the Big 12. And so those are two ways that we can get ourselves ready for that opening weekend, but it's going to be a challenge. I mean, Emporia State will be really athletic. We beat them by 4 or 5 last year. Fort Hays beat us on a shot at the buzzer last year down at their place. They were an NCAA tournament team. So, the beauty of it is you start off and the games really matter because they're in-region Division II games. That's also a little bit scary. There's no walking yourself into it and playing a couple games that you might think you can win. I mean, we're starting off with 2 really important games right to start the year.
And finally, wrapping up, energy of this team so far, has it been to the coaching liking?
Most of the time, but I don't want to lie and say all the time. This is a grinding part of the year, when you're practicing for days at a time and not seeing anybody in a different colored uniform. That can be hard. And, and the older guys that have been in this program know what we're talking about already before we say it. They know our systems. And so you got to keep those guys engaged. You got to keep things fresh while still teaching those 5 or 6 new guys, what our expectations are. But I've been very happy with us so far.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks a lot, Dan.
We're here with Clint Thomas, senior guard for USF men's basketball. Heading into your senior year, you got your junior year under your belt last year, got acclimated to the NSIC and the team. What are you looking forward to most with your senior year this year?
I would say the most is just being around with the guys for, senior year and getting one last go, at, playing basketball and trying to enjoy the entire experience as a whole. Even though it is the last year, doing it with this group of guys, I expect it to be a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to that last year experience with these guys.
And you guys last year, you guys could score a ton, and you guys had some games where Concordia St. Paul over 23s, and I mean that's kind of your specialty. So do you have any goals set for this year for yourself?
For myself, not particularly. I mean, anything I can do to help win games is, anything worthwhile doing. As a team, I think, just getting better every day is something we've really focused, and focusing on the details has been something we've also emphasized highly. So, we're just really trying to get better every day, and hopefully towards the end of the season, that'll start to show itself in the later games.
All right. Thanks, Clint.